Hello, my gentlemen and lords. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We are in Tabor. We are heading somewhere. I don't remember where, but Tabor. I think we're actually here and where we're supposed to be in Tabor. So, yeah, we're looking for Joshua's companion as well as I think we're looking for Mid, but I think Mid is in a different city. So, yeah, let's get into it. Not gonna. I was afraid that we were just gonna have Joshua and just Joshua and myself and Torgal on this. I'm glad Jill's here. Makes me feel like a little bit more of a party.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei.
Secret societies.
You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Henyar? What?
The Black Galleon.
The Black
Joshua,
Galleon. Yeah, me too.
the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Okay, Barnabas Thom. Okay, who's this? Meanwhile, with the Legion of Doom, the Agora.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
Agora, sorry.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Distinguished members of the Council.
Uh-oh.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to
It
happen.
is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. You got Odin, like, literally right there.
Enough.
Yeah, that's not... Oh, man, he killed all of them. He even killed the...
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We got all the guards and the councilmen.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
Long time.
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
They just have a tapestry here in this place.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No,
This is true.
I don't suppose they do.
You know. Level 1.
Clive,
Save a cat from
may
a
I
tree.
tell Yote of the lake?
End of game. Or final boss. Defeat a god.
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Uh-oh. A little bit of Joshua love.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
There was nobody out here before, and now there's a couple people.
It's plain.
And there is... side quest.
He cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckon. Who among you is bold enough? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen.
Okay.
Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Okay. So, how do I get up there? Looks like there's a walkway right here. Okay.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals?
You there! The strapping lad with the sword.
Everybody likes my sword.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
Greybeard.
University? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag,
bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Okay. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do the side quest right now and just continue on, but...
How are those new boots treating you?
Sounded like Chris Hemsworth.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are.
Do I actually have to memorize this? Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred holy thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So that's south, so we need east and north. Box. There's one over there. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise to her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Chillin'.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed.
Thank you for the deal, Ed, mister.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home. At least it rhymes.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Where's he at again? There he is, he's over there.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
South was the first one, so that was the Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the Mother Crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No, that was it.
No doubt you're right.
Close to it.
There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its Guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
This is the one. Tillers. I remember the word tillers.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land.
I do remember this one now.
Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Well, they gave me a goblin coin. Okay. Oh.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
Soft as phoenix down.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases of
Uh-oh. Yep. Clive is ready.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
Oh, he does look very assassin-like.
I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve. Both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Oh, you accept the Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Dude, I'm gonna have like a lot of like bling. I wonder, there should be like a
We'll talk about this later.
a way to like show it off, like all of your bling.
Cyril seemed very. You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Flair is the word I'm looking for. I want to see all of Clive's flair from all the other places.
The free cities under sea?
Alright, so now, oh god, I bet you there's something there.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No. We're going on a side mission.
We're not alone.
The back from Gargoyles. Love that show. Time to go. Okay.
It's over.
Okay. I figured there would be a mark out this way. I just didn't know if those were going to be the mark or not. I couldn't remember which one. It looked like a very...
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Are there any boxes up here? None? Okay, well. Oh, about the level. Oh boy.
Well met. Stay down.
Level up, baby! 39. Is there a box up here or something? No? That's what I figured. Wait. There's a thing over here. I didn't even know that. I could just teleport it over here. What is this right here? I don't even know what this is.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I could just go in if I wanted to, but sure. Let's just...
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
There it is. I can see it off in the distance. Look at us all.
We're not alone.
Be safe. Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Go. Right in the face. Got him.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
God, now would be a perfect time to go after those S rank or A rank. Because I got so many party members.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Yay. Okay. Now we can get back on... Oh, wait, we gotta get items. Then we're heading back on track.
Are you buying or selling?
Buying.
A fine choice. Of course. Anything else?
Nope, we're good. Just filling up.
The free cities under sea?
Okay.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
We got him. Akashic orcs. That's... I mean, those weren't Akashic orcs, but that's a bit scary to think about. Actually, I want to check something really quick. Let's see here. We have 2,000? We don't have enough to upgrade Giga Flare yet, and we have Wings of Light mastered. I mean, we could do this one. And let's master it. So now we can summon multiple. That's already master. That's already master. Oh, that's not. Not even using Ramu. Not even using any of Garuda's, or if Ramuh's abilities at the moment. These are all mastered, actually. So yeah, I really should wait to upgrade the Flames one. I mean, I guess I could do just 100. At least get it learned. If we ever want it, I can use it. Okay, well. Any boxes? God, there's like... Oh boy, more orcs. Come on, baby. Fireworks! What's up this way? I know. I'm always running where I'm not supposed to go. Oh, there's this item down.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Let's take a detour. Oh, hello. Desert roses. Leg eater. Nice.
Fire it!
Okay, kids. Beautiful. Yeah. Blocking our way. A lot of sharp fangs. Well...
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble.
I mean, they said they were on the boat.
We should hurry.
Oh, there's more side quests. Why do they keep doing this to me? Well, we only got about 15 minutes. So let's do one of these side quests. I know. Everyone's waiting on us in the city, and we're just going to do side quests, but I don't want to really start a huge part. I've only got 15 minutes left. I know.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Alright, let's go liberate Eastpool and make it into a town again. Make Eastpool great again.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
All right. I'm glad Eastpool's gonna
I'll build a barricade so sturdy.
become a city, like a true blue city again, rather than a bandit cesspool. Can I actually? Oh, I can. I know it's cheating, but whatever. Okay. And those clothes have been sitting out there for a long time. At least 5 years. What's up, boys?
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences. That's the end of that, then.
Probably not.
Or maybe not.
What is that?
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Well done, Togo. Nice try.
My turn!
Oh. You are just like that.
more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Sometime later, as, you know, the free city burns.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Yay, Eastpool. Glad I did that mission. I've always felt bad since Eastpool fell.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of
Wedge.
the bandits
You-
while his
you-
lot
you
kept an eye
misspoke,
out.
Wedge.
Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me.
You don't want to know.
It'll only give me nightmares of me own.
Yep.
What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else?
Eastpool.
Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Okay, well, with that all being said, next time we will either do more side quests or we will head more into the story. But until then, everybody, thank you very much for joining me. If you like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and consider subscribing to Milquetoast Gaming. I'm enjoying very much Final Fantasy XVI, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Catch you later.